I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Thursday, December the 4th. As we're getting set here for Sunday afternoon, Lincoln Financial Field, the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Seattle Seahawks. It is the marquee game on the Week 14 card, and the Eagles, of course, coming into this game of a gigantic win on Thanksgiving Day in Dallas, 33-10, and really take hold of the NFC East. Now at 9-3, the Eagles and Super Bowl are used together now by that fan base in the same sentence, and with good reason. The Eagles have played tremendous football this season. Really, only one bad day to speak of, that being in Green Bay against the Packers a few weeks ago. The other two losses to the 49ers, to the Cardinals on the road by one score apiece. The Eagles have been one of the better teams in the league consistently throughout, especially at home, where they carry a 10-game winning streak into this game. The Seattle Seahawks, last year's Super Bowl champion, did not look themselves early this year, specifically in October, losing a home date against the Dallas Cowboys. But very recently, the Seahawks have turned things around. The last two games, they have played the Niners, they have played the Cardinals, and allowed 6 total points, a field goal each in each game. They now looking more and more like a team that could be very dangerous once January rolls around. This game, Eagles-Seahawks, so many implications for potentially a bye in the first round of the playoffs, and when these two teams meet again, that could mean home field. And I look at this game as a complete toss-up, and I look at it as a measuring stick game. Now, Chip Kelly, Eagles head coach, hates to use that term. Anytime he's asked about it, he says every week is a measuring stick game in the National Football League. But for me, this one is even more interesting than just 9-3 versus 8-4, than just two good teams, than just two teams that are heading for the postseason. When I look at this Eagles-Seahawks game on Sunday, it is strength versus strength, and I think this is the biggest test the NFL has had so far for Chip Kelly's offense. You look at the Eagles last year, behind Michael Vick in the beginning of the season, then Nick Foles, an explosive offense, one that was really based on the running game, a great offensive line. They took the league by storm, and they won 10 football games and made the postseason. This year, with a flux on the offensive line with injuries, with the regression by Nick Foles, and now at Mark Sanchez, the results have been virtually the same. The Eagles score, on average, over 31 points a game. They are one of the better offenses in the NFL, and you look up, they're really the only great offense in the NFL that doesn't have the advantage of having a great quarterback. They don't have Aaron Rodgers. They don't have Tom Brady. They don't have Peyton Manning. What they do have is tempo and pace and speed, and Chip Kelly calling the plays. And really, he has been everything he was supposed to be coming from Oregon to implement his offense, to implement a high-scoring, high-octane offense into the NFL. It's been everything and then some for Eagles fans to enjoy. But this test against the Seahawks is the ultimate test. The Seahawks defense led that team to a championship last year, and now, heading into this game, they're playing their best football of the season. If the Eagles go out there and put up 35, 40 points, even 30 points, even 27 points against a defense playing as well as the Seahawks right now, a defense that allows less than 19 points a game, consider me very, very impressed. And I think all of the critics, and there aren't many left, but any critics that are left of Chip Kelly and his offense and what he does, and even the quarterback situation with the Eagles, whether it be Foles before or Sanchez now, you throw that all away. If the Eagles go out there on Sunday at home, win their 11th straight home game, go to 10-3 and beat and score upon the Legion of Boom led by Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas, who could have been an Eagles draft pick a few years ago, and Bobby Wagner in the middle. If the Eagles go out there and put a ton of points on the board against the Seahawks, there is no doubt in this offense, because this, since Chip Kelly arrived in the NFL this weekend, this game is the biggest test his offense in the National Football League has faced and probably will face for quite some time. The Seahawks, a legitimately great defense, even if they aren't as great as they were a year ago. The Eagles, despite you look at them and you say the red zone issues, turnover issues, Mark Sanchez, they are a great offense. And if they go out there and show it to you again on Sunday against the Seahawks, there's no doubt in them, and you really have to take the Eagles seriously as a legitimate Super Bowl contender. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now.